Lewis, the first point on home soil this term. I guess that's the positive. Is there a frustration that it's not all three, though?
Yeah, of course. Obviously, we started a little bit slow, not exactly what we wanted to do, but I think that second half, obviously, we conceded early, but for the first time in a while, I think you saw the resilience and the fight back, which is exactly what we needed to do. And I think at the end of the day, that last 30 minutes, we really showed that we could have and should have got 3 points there. So, but like I said, it's a positive in the right direction, and I think that it's good to see from the boys.
Was that last 30 what we kind of want to get to and want to be as a team going forward?
Yeah, exactly. It was aggressive. We were on the front foot. We created loads and loads of opportunities, and I could have got one at the end as well, which I probably should have put away. But like I said, it's really good to see that the boys bounced back and that we were hungry to get the 3 points.
Did it take a bit of character as well? Because it's not been an easy couple of weeks. It kind of started with everything Ipswich related, and then after that, a few decisions have gone against us as well, and it feels like it's been a tough time.
Yeah, of course. Well, especially when we conceded, right? We could have just put our heads down and gone, "Oh, here we go. We're in for a long game here." But instead, we kind of just shifted our mentality, and we really, like I said, went on the front foot. And I think at the end of the day, like I said, we do deserve the 3 points. It's very unfortunate. Ake had a lot of chances as well. He was great when he come on. And like I said, there's a lot of positive to take away from that game. But at the end of the day, you play for 3 points, and we didn't quite get there. But it's glad to see positivity, and it's glad that the fans were behind us as well.
How pleased were you for AK? Because everyone knows what happened the other night against Swansea and everything perhaps after the match as well. But for him to bounce back from that, put in that performance, get a goal and come close on a couple of other occasions as well.
Yeah, look, he's a great footballer, and he's also a great person as well. He knew exactly what he'd done. He coming in, he apologised to the boys, which he did not have to. But like I said, that's the kind of guy he is, and we know with his quality that he can create and do whatever he wants, to be honest, when he's on it. So it was really good, and I feel like that's just the start for AK. There's really a bounce back, and like I said, he could have scored 2 or 3 as well when he come on. So it's really good to have that power off the bench, and we had a lot of boys that come off the bench and really changed the game, and it was such a good impact. So like I said, it's very positive.
Yeah, I thought the ones who came on, Dion included as well, I've not seen too much of him of late, but everybody who came on had a real impact on that game, and it felt like a proper squad effort this afternoon.
Yeah, exactly. I think, like you said, you've seen the camaraderie there with the boys at the end. Like, it doesn't matter who starts or who comes on, as long as we all have the same goal, which I know that we do, and we're heading in the right direction. So yeah, I was really happy to see those boys come on, because obviously they're great guys and they're great footballers as well. So it's just a matter of time before things start clicking, and I'm excited for that.
It's a positive point for us. It stops the bleeding, as you mentioned before. Is there some frustration that we've got that international break now, or does it come at a good time for us?
It's a tough one. It's obviously it's good for me. Obviously, I like going away with representing country. It's a great honour, but you can look at it in other two ways, where it's a momentum shift, or now that we can kind of really analyse that game and go over what we've done well and what we didn't do so great. And like I said, they're second on the table, and we didn't really see much of a difference there. So we know that we can compete with the best in this league, and I think that in due time that we're going to be where we want to be.
You look like you've hit a really nice groove now in terms of your own game as well. Are you feeling good out there?
Yeah, of course. Like I said, it's you always have a bit of adjustment period when you first come to a new club. Obviously, the gaffer gave me a new responsibility at centre back. Like I said, he's been a great mentor, and obviously I have Sean next to me as well, who's got a lot of experience. He also had a fantastic game today. I think defensively we were superb. We limited them to very little chances. So, and obviously Toff is unbelievable in goals as well. So. But yeah, I think everything's kind of, like I said, many times that we're going in the right direction. How
different is it to playing at full back, and are you sort of enjoying the different kind of challenge that it brings playing in the centre?
Yeah, it's just more reserved, and you get to hit people more. So no, it's good. It's good. I like the physicality of the game, and I feel like I'm a quite aggressive and character, so it kind of fits me to a T. And like I said, whatever the gaffer wants me to do and the trust he's put in me, it's only elevating my performances. So I'm very happy.
You touched on it before with international games as well. Another couple of stamps in the passport, isn't it? You're getting across the globe now with these games.
Yeah, I've never been to Canada or the US, so I'm really keen to go out and see those countries. Obviously, that's where the World Cup's going to be, the two host nations. So, it's going to be a great experience, and obviously we've been on a great run for the national team. We've been 10 or 11, I think, games unbeaten now, so we're going to continue that momentum. And like I said, once you need to have that winning mentality, whether that's national team and club, and I think that's going to come very soon for this club.
The World Cup's a very different time of year, obviously, but it'd be a nice idea to sort of get used to the surroundings, if that makes sense.
It
might be very different when it gets to the World Cup, but you get an idea of what it might be like, life in the States, kind of wherever it may be.
Yeah, suss out a few of the venues. Obviously, the two host nations as well, so you're probably going to come across them in the tournament as well. But like I said, it sounds very corny and cringy, and probably said every single time. But it's a childhood dream, obviously, to go to a World Cup. So I'm going to do everything I can to stay physically fit for the club and country, and bring points wherever I go. So.